Alright, welcome back to more of Zelda Deluxe 1. Again, this is kind of the newer version of this, given I've already done the original ZD 1 through 4. This is just kind of the updated version of this. Okay, so pretty much didn't do anything in the last part except for grinding. And this part, mostly going to be grinding as well. At least to get some supplies. So we're just gonna first of all try to get that magic shield. Which luckily there is a shop I can get it for 90 rupees. I know I have to buy some enemy bait, but again, that's, I think you only need it once in the first quest. And definitely not early on, so I got plenty of time to get that enemy bait for later on. So we're just gonna go around the Overworld again. Take another trip around the edge. Yeah, I think with these basic enemies, I don't think any enemy drops more money than any other. So, you know, it used to be just grind off red levers and get a lot of money from them. But here, it's, again, pretty much most basic enemies are gonna have the same drop frequencies and stuff. So you don't have to really select which enemies you decide to beat up just for money. Try to spare as many of the money secrets as possible for later on, since I have to grind a fair amount to get some of the items later on. Don't need that much more money. Again, you really can't do levels out of order here. You know, unlike the original NES, you know, most people will probably do level 3 first. At least definitely all the speedrunners, I think, do level 3 first, and even I do level 3 first, just to get the raft. You know, more useful than some of the other items. Yeah, so that's not changed from the original ZD. Still need a bow to go in there. kind of convenient already open up the shortcut. Makes stuff a little bit simpler to go through. Now, if you've played the original ZD, they call the other side the Mirror Hyrule. Here, you played Link Between Worlds. You kind of can guess what the other overworlds are going to be called. Actually, I forgot what this what was in this cave. Oh yeah, so there is a whispering in this quest. You can't buy it until later on anyway, but then again, you don't even see the red bubbles until later on anyway. I don't think the original Z had that. I forgot when they actually start putting red bubbles in. Because I know the original Zelda Deluxe, I think it was only the 4th quest that had the whispering. It's actually very handy. You don't have to worry about red bubbles. They're basically just put down to just regular, flashy bubbles. I might as well try to clean up some of these screens. Make it a little easier to get around later on. Okay, now that I'm equipped pretty well to go into level 1. Might as well just beat up more enemies, see if I can get more money. Okay, so let's go take out level 1 really quick. Again, all music choices are different. You don't have the original Zelda dungeon music, which, it's like you hear that for like half the levels, like all the Hyrule levels, and then the Mirror Hyrule's its own, like the level 9 music from the original. So, not that much variation. But here you get one soundtrack per every type of level. Now, I don't remember the names of the dungeons in Link Between Worlds again, because I've only played the quest once. Good thing the bombable walls are still there. Nice to have the shortcuts there. But when you get to later quests that you have to go through these levels, that's not going to be the case. And this is a clue that you'll be using pretty much throughout every ZD quest. You know, if you notice statues aren't shooting at you, you might want to take a look at it. Although exceptions like the first room, like the starting room, I don't think that counts. But if you find it inside the level somewhere, you want to take a look at it. Good thing the bats drop supplies. Good for some quick refills. And you still get the bow here, so no change. Yeah, so you can still kind of loop around and save a few keys along the way. Luckily, I think the boomerangs do less damage to you than contact damage. So if anything, you know, you'd rather just get hit by the boomerang than get run into the Garaya. Free money. You know, same boss, so no changes here. Oh, got my bombs back. Alright, so that really didn't take too long to go through level 1. Probably might as well just go through level 2 right now, actually. That level also isn't that long. Free money's always welcome. I might as well just buy that enemy bait right now. At least I never have to worry about it. A lot of money dropping. So never have to worry about forgetting to get some enemy bait. I already bought it. Oh, might as well fill up some supplies at least. Maxed out on arrows and bombs for the time being. This screen just has more money. Free money I'll just save for later. And again, if you go in here, you get the clue about the blue candle. Okay, well, I might as well take out this level. It shouldn't take me too long to get through this. A lot easier if you bought the green ring, and you should have the white sword as well, just to make life easier for yourself. So if you played the original ZD1, you should know that, because it's in the same spot. So blue candle still takes up a fair amount of magic. I think it's half a bar per use, so you can't just throw it around everywhere. You kind of have to be picky what you want to explore. Again, you can skip all the locked doors there because you can get around all that. We got Blue Grier. Free money's always welcome. Luckily, they only take, they have only standard hit points. Because the original one, he still took 4 hits. Because like all the HP was like in multiples of 2, so it was like 2, 4, 8, 16, and all that other stuff. Here it's more, standard, kind of more traditional HP values. I think they're only supposed to have like 10 hit points or something, but in the original Zelda Deluxe, it beefed up to like 16 points. I'll probably just leave that single arrow there. See, I got another arrow anyway. Yeah, a lot of, at least somewhat useful hints here. And yes, I already have the item to do that. A very useful item, being the hammer. Oh, we got a potion, alright. Yeah, it's pretty much better to use 2 bombs on the Dongo, because you tend to have better chances to get good drops. Actually, here, if you use the smoke strategy, you only get 2 bombs back, so it's not even 4. So you may as well just use 2 bombs. Probably the best item you can get, maybe just like 50 rupees or something, or a potion. And more free money. Thank goodness he toned down the Gomas. You know, back to kind of original strength, because I think that one, was it 3? It took 3 hits actually. He beefed up everything. But here, you know, just kind of toned down the enemies back down to sort of their original endurances. Make it more fair. Okay, so that's 2 levels down. And we'll probably just keep going through, you know, levels as we go along, because the first half's actually pretty quick to go through. Alright, so we will take on level 3, and maybe level 4, depending if we have time to do that in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.